Welcome back to Jersey Matters. School's out for summer, but will the kids be going back in September? Our Heather Fordham visited one elementary school who's getting ready to open its doors come the fall.
In just 2 short months, this sign will be welcoming students back to school for the first time since March. But returning to school amid a global pandemic just won't be the same as it was in the past. March 13th. That's the last day students flooded the hallways at the Park Avenue School Complex in Freehold Borough. But in 2 months, students and teachers will be back at the school for the first time. But what does school look like amidst a global health pandemic? 3 things are for sure: social distancing, masks, and temperature checks. But the superintendent of the district says there are still many question marks.
If we put the students in face coverings and we face all the desks in the same direction, what type of barrier or barriers would be acceptable to the department to allow this option?
Here's what a classroom with 6 feet spacing between desks looks like. That's about 6 to 7 students. And here's what 3 feet desk spacing recommended by the American Association of Pediatrics. And this is what a normal classroom with no spacing looks like.
Be very limiting if we were at 6 feet, because we would have less than 20% of the students in the building at the same time.
And with less than 20% of students in the building, that means the school would be forced to adopt a hybrid schedule, including the continuation of virtual learning.
Freehold Borough has nearly 80% of its students on a free and reduced lunch. Making sure that lunch is available is a key component. So I would anticipate that whatever day we're going to bring students in, that it would be a complete day. That's our thinking right now.
Now, when students walk back to school and come through these doors in September, they'll go through a thermal screening that will scan their temperature. And if it's over 100, to the nurse, they'll go.
We certainly know, because of the plan, that we will advocate for parents to have themselves participate in contact tracing as run by the health department. We don't anticipate that we or our school members will be doing any of that tracing.
And on top of prepping schools to welcome back students amidst a pandemic, there is still uncertainty for possible budget cuts.
And we're very, very concerned that we be allowed to go forward and not have any further cuts than the ones that have already been given to us.
School districts must have a plan in place a month before the first day of school so that parents, teachers, and students can prepare for what's to come. Reporting in Freehold for Jersey Matters, I'm Heather Fordham.
All right, thank you, Heather. When we come back, my commentary on a big spike in violent crime across America.